Hey guys, before we will begin this small review, all the important links are in the description of the video, and in the description of the video you also find the description of the system setup that I was using during my listening sessions when I was testing this cable. So, what is it? It's a fake Nordost Valhalla 2 speaker cable that I got from AliExpress. I've paid for that $210 for a 3-meter long pair of cables, but that was with coupons. That was with $70 coupons and coins. The regular price is somewhat closer to $280. So you've been waiting for this review quite long, and some of you asked me about this review in the comments, and I finally managed to find time to do a proper listing for that cable and to compare it with AudioQuest, fake AudioQuest Dragon and fake AudioQuest K2. So let's start with the build. The cable inside is silver-plated copper, and where did I put it? Second. Yes, it's there. We have 52 millimeters here, and we have 2.3 millimeters here. This one is made of solid core wires, as you can see, and we have 14 wires for each connector, for positive and negative connector, 14 wires. These being solid wires are making this cable a little stiff. Also, the isolation here is quite thick, as you may see here. So we have two wooden blocks at the ends of the cable, and we have heat shrinks with Valhalla 2 name, and the banana connectors. The banana connectors are completely not magnetic, which is a very good thing. These are neodymium magnets, very strong neodymium magnets, small but strong, and there is no reaction whatsoever, so that's good. The bad thing about the connectors is that, as you can see, the head shrink is quite long, and this part here is quite stiff, and if you plug that into your speaker, this creates quite a long lever, and as you can see, it can actually bend the BFA bananas. They are not very thick themselves, so it's easy to bend them. It's also easy to fix them, it's not a big problem, but you need to remember that something like that may happen. The connectors are gold plated and they look very nice. Yes, so if you won't be plugging and unplugging this cable as often as I did during my tests, it won't be a problem for you. But if you will, like me, then you have to remember that it doesn't only bend the cable, but it also loosens the contact in the socket, in the speaker tab socket. Okay, so that's about the look of the cable, and now let's move to the sound quality, to the actual sound of this cable, because that's what you've been waiting for. So the bass here is very fast and precise. By fast I mean that it hits hard and then it stops. It allows the amplifier to control the speakers very well. It has a lot of detail and texture, but it's never about quality over quantity. You do get both. Mid-range. Mid-range, as opposed to the smaller guys, the Red Dawn and Blue Heaven that I've reviewed earlier, although it's very clean and detailed, it's precise, but at the same time, mid-range with this cable can sound a little bit dry. It wasn't like that with the smaller guys. dry, but not the point of being bright. I would never call it warm though. It can be heard on some S sounds. They will not be sibilant, but sometimes in some tracks the S sounds will sound dry, not very organic. Okay, the treble. The treble is good with good sense of air and space. There is no muddiness, no masking anything, but both K2, fake AudioQuest K2 and fake AudioQuest Dragon cables are better in the treble than this cable. But then again, this one is cheaper. Okay, so detail. Everything that you would be looking in your tracks, everything that you know should be there, still will be there. All the small sounds, all the small talk in live recordings, and all the nuances in choral tracks still will be there. As for the scene, the layering and positioning are exactly as you would expect them to be right from your amplifier, meaning that this cable doesn't change anything in that regard. Now, the most important thing is how this cable compares to the Dragons and K2. Okay, so comparing it to the Dragons, I think this cable is a little bit drier. It's more analytical, but it doesn't mean there is more detail. Dragon is slightly softer, slightly more organic, but without losing any detail. I would even go as far as to say that Dragon will have more detail. It's like this cable would be underlining some edges of the notes, and sometimes it sounds very nice, like with string instruments, but vocals will sound better, more natural on Dragon. From the two of them, Dragon will be more organic, let's say, but without any losses in the detail and airiness departments, especially the treble. The treble will be nicer on the Dragon. So this is not a bad cable, but yes, Dragon is better, but you have to remember that Dragon is almost four times more expensive. So for what was the price? For $280, I'm not exactly sure it's a good purchase. I mean, it's not bad. It's good cable. It's good cable, but I would rather save some more and get one of fake AudioQuest cables, or I would just save some less and go with cheaper Red Dawn or Blue Heaven fakes. It's a good cable, but I've heard better, I bought better, and I've reviewed better. So I think I'll probably give that one to my brother. He has a little less revealing system than mine, and I will stay with my Dragons. So I hope you would like this short video. I hope you enjoyed it. If it helped you in any way to make a decision or on purchasing or not purchasing this cable, you're more than welcome to support my channel by buying me a beer via Super Thanks that can be found under the video. And under the video in the description you'll also find the link for the cable, for the shop that I got it from. As I said, I bought it with a little lower price than regular one, because as usual it's a good thing to wait for AliExpress sales and AliExpress coupons. Doesn't cost you anything, but you can significantly lower the price. Yes. And also, again, the details on my system setup can be found in the description of the video. So I hope you like that video. Stay tuned for more, and I hope you'll have a great day ahead of you. Bye guys. See you next time.